Namaste, Jai Bharat. There are so many agencies in the world, organizations, etc. They would start ranking. So many such ranked lists are available. Somebody talks about different kinds of indexes. One such index is happiness index. Many others also. Oftentimes this is very funny, spurious and foolish. But there are at times that these surveys and this statistics may be instructive to some extent. Recently, that something like the true value kind of people, US based if I'm not wrong, they were trying to talk about the armed forces in the world, particularly that of the Air Force. Well, they stated that Bharatiya Vaisena, that's Indian Air Force, is number 3 in the world. First the US, second our friends Russia, and third they call Bharat. Here China was third always, but then China they have put in number 4. Now these things doesn't make us very happy in the sense we are not going to jump upon all those things, because we should know what we are other than what others speak of us also. We know what are our strengths, and more than that, we should also know what our weaknesses are. What are our possible weaknesses? More than our strength, we should be aware of our shortcomings. See, somebody without any shortcoming is not quite possible. It's a logical impossibility. So once you know that we are shortcomings, we will try to overcome that, and there could be some shortcomings which just can't be done away with, or which can be overcome just like that. So we should be able to be aware of those shortcomings, and possibly in case of warfare, don't expose that part to your enemy. All these things we know. So just because somebody says we are number 3 Air Force in the world, well, that's okay, we are happy about it, but then that's not going to make us jump up and down with happiness, because we know such indexes, we know such statistics, we know where it stands and what it means, and over and above, most of all, we know what we are. Actually, China becomes number 4 and Bharat becomes number 3, in spite of the fact that China's aircraft, which might be including fighters, transport, and even choppers, the total number of the aircraft, I'm not going into the numbers, that I feel is not very important. It doubled the number of aircraft which the Bharatiya Vaisena or the Indian Air Force has. In spite of the fact they ranked China next to Bharat. Their index comes China something like 63 and Bharat something like 67. Alright, that's not going to make us immensely happy. Even otherwise, Hindus have this habit of, or the quality of temperance, neither overjoy nor oversaid. So we have that, traditionally we have this training of temperance. They have calculated this on the basis of several things. Their criteria is made available. Alright, they are talking about the overall efficiency, not just the number of aircraft which are there, but the overall efficiency. They must be also seeing the time taken for reaction, efficiency of the men behind the machine. Of course, that without anyone stealing it, we know that the men behind machine, the people of this nation, are definitely one among the best in the world. I cannot say the best in the world, but surely, of course, one among the best in the world. I myself was in the Bharatiya Vice Sena for quite some time. I knew about air defense, so definitely the people are one among the best in the world. That's not very undoubted. But that's one aspect. Then the other efficiency, support, everything calculated, they count Bharatiya Vice Sena as number 3. That's on our part. It doesn't make us this extremely jumpy happy. But interestingly, the Chinese, they find it very difficult to digest. They find it very difficult to acknowledge. They find it very difficult to hear. And they started jumping, crying. Let them. Because Chinese are like that. We shall meet. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.